Hi, I'm back. Thank you for all the people who watched the first video. I was really happy to see the response that I got. And I have to shout out a few people from Twitter because they started following me after this. Um, half a Hey, I think it's called Half a Hey. The Yin and the Yang, Tanisha Compton, DJ Homicide, and Shara. Thank you so much for following me. That's awesome. Today, I'm going to talk about the Hollywood Exes. I got to get caught up on it because they've already had a couple episodes, and I didn't get a chance to do my recording for episode 4 last week, as I'm actually in a master's degree program, and I had to go back and forth to class during a tropical depression, which is why my hair was so puffy last time. It was like that, which happens when you have curly hair plus 99 to 100% humidity. You get that kind of thing. And I'm only saying that because my sister, right after watching that video, text messaged me, and she's going to text me and say something like, oh, I'm going to need to hook you up with like some frizzies or something for your hair. So that's why I addressed that, because the hair is going to change according to the levels of humidity. I just deal with it. So let me get into Hollywood Exes. I'm not going to recap it because I have a horrible memory and I'm not going to remember to say everything. So I'm just going to talk about my reaction to each of the different ladies as they were introduced, and then I'm going to combine the two videos. I was going to do one video for episode 1 and another video for episode 2, but I think I can make a short enough video that covers both episodes, because episode 1 we were just introduced to them, so I'm just going to go over what my reactions were. And I can tell you right off the bat, my favorite is Andrea Kelly, because she just seems like the most real out of all of them. I also love that she has her original nose, because it's not very often that you see your original African American nose. So I thought that was cool. She kept her nose. That's good. Her hair kind of reminded me of Candy Burris. The first, no, she wasn't on the first season. The second season of Atlanta Housewives, but her hair looked nicer than Candy's hair. But I really liked the shortcut. Her hair was really cute. The oversized jewelry's got to go. I'm done with the oversized jewelry. I can only take partial responsibility because it started in Florida. I mean, the first season of Miami Housewives, everyone had the big earrings. They were selling the big earrings around Florida. This is what women wore in Florida. But now it's like it went national, and the earrings keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I will not be surprised if I see somebody walk around with hubcaps hanging off the sides of their head. And you know the earring is too heavy when your lobe is being pulled down like this. That's not good for you. And I was so done with the big earring thing that look at this. Let me show you. This was my collection of most frequently worn earrings, and I had to reorganize this because I got so sick of the oversized earring. Notice they're all at the bottom. For the summer, I'm either gonna have these little studs on, or just the medium-sized earrings, or some of the smaller earrings on the top, because I'm done with that. Even the feather thing. I'm kind of over the feather thing. Except for, I know one girl, it looks really cute on her, because what she does is she'll wear one feather earring on one side and a little stud on the other side. Shout out to Alex if you're watching this. I love how you do that with the one feather earring. Anyways, I like Drea's saying. She is too funny when she said, baby hair don't care. I like that. When she called this guy, what she call him? A Todd. A talk you out of your drawers. She's got some good ones. I don't know. I loved her outfit that she went to dinner in, with the 2-tiered skirt and a leather jacket. And that skirt was super short, but she carried it off really well. I mean, it looked good on her, so I liked it. Also, I like her I'm grown, when her assistant was asking her how she was going to deal with all the stress, or if there's disagreements, or if people get catty, and she was like, I'm grown, like mortgage and stretch marks grown. I like that. And I like how, for the most part, starting out, the women seem to be carrying themselves well. It doesn't look like it's going to get even halfway as ratchet as the other wives shows, Housewives and Basketball Wives and Hip Hop Babies Mamas or whatever. Nicole Murphy. I liked her jewelry. It was really understated and classic. I kept staring at it. It was really nice jewelry. I respect the fact that she lost her appetite when Jessica took her to go get that, or witness her coochie lift or whatever, vaginal rejuvenation thing, I would have lost my appetite too. I would have, if any friend of mine would have asked me, "Oh, why don't you come with me to go get my coochie looked?" I would be like, "No." Number one, why are you even telling me you're having that done? I don't need to know you're having that done, much less be invited to witness it. That's just. And then when I was done with that, she took it one step further and started talking about having her booty hole, the whole same thing done. I'm like, why? Why on television? And you have a teenage daughter. What kind of stuff are people going to say to this little girl when she goes to school in September? I mean, she's going to go to school and kids will be like, yeah, I saw your mom on television. She's going to coochie tighten. I would not know. I feel bad for her daughter. And Nicole Murphy's hair. Her hair kept on changing. Like 1 minute it was short, 1 minute she had the I don't know, what is it, clip-on ponytail. It looked good both ways, but it confused me at first because I was like, it's a new person, but no. After a while, I kind of got used to seeing her change it up. Sheree Fletcher, never heard of her. Didn't even know Will Smith had a wife before Jada, so that was interesting to find out. She kind of reminds me of like a budget Vanessa Williams in a way, but that's about it on her. She didn't really strike me as too interesting. I like Maite. Maite seems really nice. But she said she wanted to, I'm going to keep looking down at my notes so I can remember. She said she wanted to break into movies. And that just seemed like such a Hollywood cliche thing to say. Oh, I'm really trying to break into movies. So that was interesting. And I didn't know she dated Tommy Lee. And her whole storyline seems to be about her trying to get, into another relationship. And it was so interesting to me because if you've dated Prince and you've dated Tommy Lee, where can you go from there? That would probably, I can imagine that would be kind of intimidating for the next guy. I don't want to date her because like they're not going to be as famous as Prince, and they're not going to be able to steer a boat without their hands like Tommy Lee. I don't know. Well, maybe there's another dude out there who can do it. I don't know. Jessica Canseco is going to be the hot mess of the season and a shit stir. I mean, the very first scene that I recall her in is her being in the car with her daughter, and her daughter's like, "Oh, my boobs hurt. Do your boobs hurt, Mom?" And she squeezes her boobs, and Jessica's like, "Don't pop them." Like that was just the most inappropriate, weird scene to see a mother and daughter do. That made like the Kardashians seem normal. That's I don't know. And then that she has, her whole visage is fake. Like, she had fake lips. The shape of her lips are very cute, the way they plumped them, but the top lip doesn't move right, so it's very distracting. You can really, really tell that it's fake, so, She likes it, I love it, I don't care. Yeah, I talked about the coochie lift already. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Oh, I almost forgot what she said to the clinician. She said, "Oh, you'll be happy to know that I washed it today." What kind of grown-ass woman says some stuff like that? You're supposed to wash it every day. That should go without saying. Why would you need to say that? That was just so disgusting. That's horrible. Ugh. But I thought they were all pretty. They all carried themselves pretty well. The only two that seemed to look a little bit, what would I say? I can't say it in the eyes, so they kind of look like wax figurines. And that'd be Jessica Canseco and Will Smith's ex-wife, what's her name, Sheree. They both kind of looked very, like they were preserved or something. But they look pretty, they just look preserved for some reason. And I gotta talk about Jose Canseco because he's like the unofficial sixth wife on there, because apparently he's going to be on the show all the time. He is creepy. He's very creepy. First, he was talking some junk about Sheree, telling her he wants to not get back with her, but move back in the house with her because he feels his daughter would benefit from, them parenting together or co-parenting, which you can co-parent without cohabitating with each other. Personally, I think he just wants to be in the spotlight, or he ran through his money, because she had mentioned he hasn't paid child support in a long time, and he had mentioned, "Oh, well, you weren't saying that when I was making $5 million a year. If you were making $5 million a year, you should have put some money aside in an account that automatically pays out your child support for your child, so you wouldn't even have to worry about that." But that aside, Jose is a fame whore. I knew he was a fame whore when he went on Surreal Life. I knew he was a fame whore when he was, I think he was dressed up in a dress one time and taking photos to get attention. I knew he was a fame whore when he went on Apprentice. And now he's on this show. He just, wherever there's a camera and Jose can get in front of it, that's what he wants to do. I don't think he has no reason to even want to be around Jessica, just other than I want to be on television because I like the rise that fame gives me. I like that feeling of being in the public eye. So that's what I get from Jose. The restaurant they were at was awesome. It was a beautiful restaurant. In the previews for the second, I guess, well, not for the second episode, but for the whole season, it looks like Jessica's going to get into it with Maite, and I think Sheree is also going to get into it with Jessica. Because, like I said, she looks like she's going to be the shit stirrer. But every reality show has to have a shit stirrer. If you don't have one, it's going to be boring, and no one's going to watch it. Kind of like, what was that? The twins, the sister twins? I tried to watch their show, but it was kind of boring. I don't know. It's like one was pregnant, one was getting married, and I lost interest in it. I really liked them, but their show wasn't interesting enough for me to watch it every week, because they probably needed a shit stirrer. I don't know. I liked Andrea's fuchsia lipstick in the previews. I really, really love that because I'm so tired of everyone wearing this frosty pink lipstick. I mean, that... I didn't like it when the little Jersey Shore chicks were doing it with the hypertan, but as a black woman, it looks even worse on us. And sometimes the browner you are, the worse it looks. And there's a plethora of shades of pink that you can wear. You don't have to wear that sidewalk chalk pink. It doesn't look good on anybody unless you're 12 years old and you almost glow in the dark. No. Stop it. So I was very happy to see Andrea with the fuchsia lipstick. I'm going to try to find that shade. I really like it. Hopefully I can wear it. I don't know. I'll try it, see if it works on me, because that's the thing people have to realize too. Some things work on you, some things don't work on you. If it doesn't work on you, don't wear it. That's all I'm saying. And I think I'm going to end the video there, and then I change my mind and do a separate video for the second episode, because I think I'm going to have more to say about the second episode than the first episode. But thanks for watching. Check me out on Twitter at Fashion Freak, and rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, if you want to say fuck you. I don't care. Just say something. Bye.